Hello, it's Oren Prunken, and I assume because you're listening to this, you want to get better at sales and marketing. Now, one of the ways of doing that is listening to teachers and people that have been there and done that and learning from their experience. The other way is obviously actually implementing all of the things you learn from someone like that. And there is a third way, and I think the third way is just as good. And that is when you go out and purchase products or services or solutions and you watch and collect all of the marketing and sales processes and materials that have been given to you when you go and purchase a product or service. The reason being is that that sales and marketing message and process obviously worked because you went out and purchased it. So there's the third thing, right? There's the first one of learning from other people that have done it, gone and implementing to see how that could work for you, but also looking to see what actually works on you and using that as another learning tool. So trying to weave all three of those things together. So taking what other people have done, taking the implementation of that, but also capturing everything that you purchase and then putting it into a big file. Obviously, you've seen in other episodes that I've done with this, I capture things that come into my letterbox or I come across because I find it fascinating. Not because that I've actually purchased, quote unquote, some of those things, but because I'm interested in what others are doing, even if they're not competing products. Now, on that, even though you're purchasing something and you've made a buying decision and the vendor has been able to convince you, so therefore their marketing and sales is effective and you can learn from that, you're probably thinking, how can you actually apply that to what you're doing? Because, the product that you're purchasing is not a product similar to yours. Although, and this is a bit of a side note, I actually go purchase competitor products because I want to know what they're doing. And I want to see what is working for them. But that's probably not you. You're probably purchasing just another product that you need, a product or service that you need in your life. So how does that actually apply to you? What you should actually be looking at is how they are selling, not the what they're selling. So don't disregard the what in the equation. Look at how they're doing it. What is the process they're taking you through? Look slightly beyond the actual words, because the words are context specific to what they're selling, but what and how are they structuring their marketing and sales processes, and see if you can replicate that, because obviously it works. It worked for you. They have proven a system, and then dovetailing that with other ways of learning through teachers, and obviously through implementing and seeing what actually works and taking that theory and putting it into practice. So I hope this is useful. I hope this helps. So every time you make a purchase, see if you can trace back all of the purchasing steps that you took, whether it's online or offline. See if you can capture some of that material. If it's online, really easy, take screenshots. But if it's offline, taking those printed sales materials. And obviously, if it's in-person conversation after the fact, write down some of the waypoints that made it easy for you to purchase, and see if there's any patterns that you can implement in your business. Hope it was helpful. Try it out, see what happens, let me know how you go, and I'd love to hear from you.
Thanks for listening, and if you like what was on here and want more, please go to orenprunken.com.